Hi, welcome to New Orleans, or as they say here, New Orleans. I have just arrived and I was thinking that if things work out and I don't get too crazy, that I will attempt to keep a video diary in addition to the blog on YouTube. If I can figure this out, I'm going to give it a try and see how we do. So here's chapter 1 of First Day in New Orleans for the House of Bishops meeting of the Episcopal Church. Took off this morning from Dulles Airport, was watching OJ back on CNN in the terminal. That was deja vu all over again. And had a fantastic flight. I mean, everything just went really well. Bishop Jones, David Jones of the Diocese of Virginia, suffragan bishop, he was on my plane. And I didn't say anything to him in the terminal. When I saw him, I was like, oh. But then when I got on the plane, he came in after me, so I was already seated, and when he was sort of coming towards me, he sat many rows up from me, but he was sort of standing there looking over the plane, and he was sort of like, so don't know what to make of that, but it was good to see him. It was. So anyway, flew here, and I sat next to a lady who teaches yoga, and so we had a fascinating conversation on spiritual things. Really enjoyed that. And one of the things she told me that she did recently was that she went skydiving. And she talked about how she jumped out of the airplane, and her daughter went with her, and they were all holding hands, this whole group, and I could just see the picture. I thought, man, that's what this feels like. I feel like we are jumping out of an airplane, and hopefully there'll be people here to hold hands with as we go flying and not crash to the ground. Skydiving can be exhilaratingly fun and incredibly healing for people who have fears to do something like that. And she talked about it. That to me was a picture of exactly how I feel right now. That the plane is flying, and the doors are opening, and now when I got to the airport, the best thing yet is that I met Jackie for the first time from Stand Firm, and she picked me up, and so we got acquainted, found out we both have lived in South Carolina in Charleston. I don't know what this thing is. This is something new. Or maybe it isn't. But anyway, so I got a quick sort of view of New Orleans. I've been studying my map, and we actually went a little further than our exit, so I got to see a little bit of the parts of the city that have been hit by Katrina and are still looking pretty despairing. But then we drove into the city, and all these sites have become kind of landmarks to me from watching the Katrina coverage of the Superdome and the Convention Center, and then ended up here at the Windsor Court Hotel, which is just another wonderful, unexpected gift. So this is where I'll be living for the next 6 days. The mailman who brought up my I've never had that. You know, when you grow up doing Motel 6, and you have this like doorman, bellman, butler. I mean, he was really a butler. He's like showing me around this place, and a lot of it was just like, thank you, okay. Isn't there like something important, like people that are more important to go deal with? Not me. But he was lovely. He was lovely, and full of that wonderful Louisiana hospitality. So tonight I am planning to go to a Bible study. It's Jackie's regular Bible study, and Matt Kennedy is going to be facilitating it tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. It's great to start this off with a Bible study. And then tomorrow is the ecumenical service with the Archbishop of Canterbury present, and that will be across the street over at the Convention Center. And I think I have media credentials because I got an email from 8:15, so I think that's okay. We'll see. And I gotta stop this. Well, you can't see it now that I realize that it's off the camera. So I'm doing like hand motions, like, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna, okay. So off we are. We're gonna do some skydiving this week, and I'll be in touch on babyblueonline.org for some of the events as they unfold. And anything else that comes along, we'll try to do these video blogs on YouTube. So thanks, YouTube, and we'll be back to you soon.